That's me now. I keep telling these folk, ain't no white Jesus. If there had been a little white baby, they would have found him right away down there with all those black Ammonite Egyptians. Why stay dumb forever? You don't want to be so racist that you can't even accept the truth when you hear it. You still in the game. He loved you too. He loved black and white people. You don't have to tell no lie about Jesus. So he's a black Messiah. So what? He can't be nothing but what he is. He had a black mother, a black divine father. What color do you want to be? He's from the tribe of Judah. Our Lord sprung from Judah. Judah is an all-black tribe. All the 12 tribes was black. Their daddy was a black man. Their granddaddy was a black man. Their great-granddaddy was a black man. Come on now. Quit believing a lie and being damned. This ain't no racist thing. This is a God thing. He told you that he got sheep of other fold. That's talking about you European. He bringing you, why you want to make up a bunch of lies and tell your people that Jesus Christ is a white man? Come on, you in too. You don't need to lie. He's the black Messiah from the tribe of Judah. But he loved everybody. He loved his white saints just as much as he loved his black saints. He loved his white people. He don't want none of them to perish. He don't want none of his black people to perish. He's of no respect to person. But what's the truth is the truth. These black folk that already showed you they'll serve a white Jesus. Oh, they got him all in their house and everywhere. All around their neck and everything. These white folks ain't showed they would serve no black Jesus. So these white folks that already, these black folks that showed the white folks, if he's white, I'm going to serve him. I'm going to serve him. You know. The white folks ain't never showed that they go serve no black, but in America now they showed it in Poland, you know, because they brought the black Messiah out. But in racist America, they ain't showed nothing but either you're white or you're out. If you're white, you're all right. If you're black, get back. They ain't showed nothing at all that they gonna serve nothing but somebody Caucasian color. Now, you believe in a lie, you're going to end up damned. Drop the lie and love. For love has a multitude of faults. You know, you're going to find out anyway when you get to the kingdom, if you ever get there. You know, you're going to see him as he is. You know what I mean? So, this whole problem is because some people just don't be so. They so hateful, you know. You know, ain't nobody gonna believe no lie to please nobody. I know I ain't. You know what I mean? He's of no respected person. He loves us all. And he wants all of us to be successful. And that's the way it is. See? Now, you know, you got to understand that Satan don't want us to get together. He wants division. He wants to tear up the country. He want to tear it up, tear the place up, burn it down, we got to burn it all down, they saying, burn it all up, we'll start over again. You ain't got no time to start over again. You only got a few more days to be around anyway. You better wake up and smell the coffee. You probably won't have nothing to eat in the next 5 years if they turn this place into a socialist society. You got to just go on and roll with the punches. Leave it like it is. Let God handle it. He gonna take care of it. We burn it down, and we don't want him. We hate him. You don't know what you hate. You hate yourself. That's the problem. You hurt yourself more than you hate anybody. You ain't got no confidence in yourself. You just want to tear up something. They want to burn up something. Burn up where you're going to bed tonight. Where you going to sleep at when you burn up your own neighborhood? They ain't doing them. These young white folks that run around with you talking about they want to help you. They go back to a nice neighborhood. They ain't got no smoke nowhere. You done burn up your place and tore up your stores, and your old folk can't get nothing to eat. Come on now. You better listen to somebody. If they turn this place into socialism, then you're going to have a hard way to go. Then God showed you how to live over here. He wouldn't send you this far away without telling you how to live. You got to know how to live in a free world. Freedom makes you have to have responsibility. You can't set all these folks free and they don't even know what freedom is. Freedom is a standard. You got to know the right from wrong to be free. You just don't jump up and be free without knowing right from wrong. Now read a little bit more about this girl, though. We get ready to close, but read a little bit more about her, and I'm taking you to the 13th chapter of Revelation. I'm going to hang up. What he said?
And she brought forth a man-child.
She brought forth a man-child
who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron.
Now that's Jesus Christ. That's the one she brought forth. That the Bible said, Jesus said that I will let you sit with me in my throne as I overcame and sit down with my Father in his throne. She brought forth Jesus Christ, who we call Jesus. Now that's not his real name. His name is Yeshua. But God answered Jesus. That's all right. You can still say that. But his real name is Emmanuel, Yah with us, is what it is. But he was a man-child that the New Testament church woman, because I remember what I said, every time you said woman, you're talking about a church. And every time you said a government, you're talking about a man. Because the men run the government and the women run the church. But the government of the European Union gonna let a woman ride them into her false doctrine. See, she riding the beast. She guiding the beast into false religion. It's all about religion. That's Satan's problem. He always wanted to be worship. And when nobody worship him. And he said, Jesus, I tell you what, if you just bow down and worship me, you can have everything I stole from Adam. I stole Adam's whole world. But I'll give it all to you if you just bow down and worship me. I got a worship problem. I need some help, Jesus. Jesus said, I can only worship the Lord our God, and him only shall I serve. And Satan, let him go. He's looking for worship. He wants you to worship him. You can't worship the devil and be successful. You got to worship God. You got to worship Jesus. He's ready to give up everything to get some worship. That's what got him in trouble. He wanted to be worshipped like God. You can't be worshipped like your maker, baby. You was made. You the clay. Jesus a potter. You can't tell Jesus that you want who in the world heard of a clay worshiping, taking over worship. All the angels made by him, all the human beings made by him, all the cats, dogs, and everything is made by him. He's a potter. You're the clay. Now you can request that he do you a favor. You can do that. You can request the Lord, give me a favor. Do me a favor, Father. You can ask for a favor. He ain't going to be mad at you. You can ask for money. He don't be mad at you because you ask for some money. But you can't override him. You can't make him do something he don't want to do. I don't care how much faith you got. He does what he want to do when he want to do it. And he have compassion on whom he will have compassion. And he have hurt on them that he want to hurt. Now all you can do is ask for compassion. Give me some compassion, Father. Help me out. You can't make him do nothing. Now, he can have compassion on you, and he will. He has it every day. But you can't make him do nothing. You request the potter to shape you a certain way. You got to ask him to help you to overcome the world, the flesh, and the devil. You got to ask him, say, shape me, oh, search me, Father. I'm going the wrong way. I know it because I'm doing stuff I read in your book that I ain't supposed to be doing. Can you please have mercy on me and shape me another way where I can overcome this wickedness I done picked up from Satan the devil? Nobody really want to be no sissy. I don't want to be no lesbian. Nothing. Satan got your mind. Nobody want to kill no baby in the womb, but Satan got you doing it. You need somebody to get you out of filth. You got yourself in a bunch of filth. That's why David says, search me, Father. If you see any wicked thing in me, take it out of me. I was born in iniquity, shaped in sin. My mother had me in sin, David said. Now come on, search me, Father. If you see any wicked thing in my character, take it out. Reveal it to me. I don't want to be wicked. I want to be right. But I got myself messed up being with the wrong birds. The birds of a feather flock together. I got with some wicked birds and I picked up their personality. But if you search me, if you show me my weakness and have compassion on me, I'll repent and give it up, and I'll be able to serve you the right way. That's the prayer of David. I sinned and came short to the glory of God. That's what happens to us. You didn't do it on purpose. The devil overtook you, messed you up, made you do things that was not the right thing to do. made you be a taker instead of a giver. We got all these takers and no givers. We got all these folks want to take something and ain't willing to give nothing up for it. They always want everything given to them, but they ain't ready to give nothing. You want to become a giver. You want to pray to God that you can be a giver, because he said, a giver is more blessed than a taker. You want to be blessed, start giving. Watch and see. If you start giving, I guarantee you, in a few months, all your dream of getting something will come to pass. But God ain't going to give you that long as you want to be a taker. Takers don't get nothing. If they get something, it goes waste. It's more blessed to give than to take. I learned that again from my little grandmother. Be a giver. Go help Miss Gertrude take her groceries in the house. Don't ask for no money. If she give you a coin, a quarter, or a dime, said thanks. But don't demand nothing. She taught me how to be a giver. Always been a giver. Always been a giver. And it's been a success to me. Because it's more blessed to give than to receive. I ain't never been no beggar. You know what I mean? I ain't never looked for nothing for nothing. I always believed in working and getting my own stuff. You know. That's what I was taught to do. And it pays off. Become a giver. Quit trying to be a taker. You ain't going to be no success in you, I guarantee you. Some people help you get yourself together, and then you just don't want to be a taker all the time. Come on now. Let's understand. Give some time. Give some time. You know, don't always look for somebody to give you. God gonna bless you going out and you're coming in. He's gonna bless you going out, coming in, everything, you know. All right, Rick, let's close out in the 13th chapter of the book of Revelation. And we done had a good broadcast, I think. Now, I hope ain't nobody mad. I hope nobody's upset. You know, I've been praying for the president. God told me to do it. And I don't think he's a racist. I think he loves money and he loves pretty women. And he ain't the best cat in town. But they gave Obama 8 years, and he did nothing but pass same-sex marriage and an abortion in the 8th month. And Biden been running around here for 40 years in government. He ain't did nothing to help nobody. So let Donald have 4 more years, and it's over with, you know. Don't pray that he die. You're going to dig a hole and you're going to fall right into yourself. You're going to fool around here, hating on somebody, and next thing you know, you're going to have a plague yourself. See? Because the plague has no respect to person. You don't care nothing about whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or you're white or you're black. If you get out there in the wrong group with no mask on, and you're suffer to get it. So his wife laying down a little sick right now. We praying that he'll be able to get up, but he don't need to be in no more debates at all. Let's go on and wait on the Lord. If the Lord wants you back in, you'll get in. If he don't, then you just had 4 years and bye-bye. But don't be running around hating and saying and asking and trying to condemn somebody and make them and praying that folks die. That is an ungodly thing. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to love everybody, pray for everybody, and love the police and love the neighbor, and treat people the way you want to be treated. You know. Now, you don't need to be wrestling with no police. You don't need to be running around burning up no neighborhoods. And you just need to be still and see the salvation of God, because to be honest with you, you only got, you may not have no more than 4 years before this thing is already over with, because all the prayers is in place. Ain't nothing got to happen now, but the move got to make. They got to make the move soon, because all the ducks is in order. China's over there, Russia's lined up with them. The United States is over here. France, Germany, all these, Middle East, Saudi Arabia, all these, Iran, Iraq, everybody is all lined up to go and make the production happen. Everybody backstage is ready to play their part. And I'm ready to play my part, you know. And my part is to cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet, and show my people, the house of Jacob, their sin. So everything's lined up now. We don't need no more. Nothing. All we need now is the movie start, because all the players is on the stage. All we need now is the curtain to be brought back. And we'll see the end-time dispensation of grace vanish. And the end is on the way. So go to Revelation with me, Brother Rick. We're going to read Revelation chapter number 13, verse number 11. And I'm going to get out of here. And we're going to and we're going to explain that Daniel 11, verse number 40. We only got 2 more things to do here, and then we're going to be through. All right, so let's go to Revelation. Thank you for staying with me a few minutes. Let's go to Revelation chapter number 11. Revelation chapter number 13, verse 11. What did it say?
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Now, that's the beast of the European Union. It's both church and state. It looks like a lamb. That's the church part. But it speaks like a dragon. That's the government part of this beast coming up out the ocean. Read on.
And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him. And
now he's going to exercise all the stuff that Hitler did, Mussolini did, Saddam Hussein did. He's going to magnify all the rulership of evil. He's going to be a terrible government, a wicked, ungodly government is what he's going to be ruling. He's going to be like Hitler was, Mussolini, Saddam Hussein. All these wicked leaders, he's going to have the same personality that they had. He's going to look like a lamb, because he's going to have the church in front of your face. But behind the scene, he's going to be a wicked, murdering, ungodly demon spirit. Hallelujah. He's going to show you that religion is good, but that ain't what he's going to be. Behind the scene, he's going to be ready to cut your throat. Read on about him. Read on about this guy.
And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly
Just like they worship the Roman Catholic Church back 2,000 years ago, they're going to become again where they worship in the Catholic Church. They're going to be worshiping, but they don't realize they're going to be worshiping into danger. Danger is in the new worship. They're going to think they're doing what God like, because He's going to have the appearance of a godly dispensation. But behind the door, going to be an evil situation going on with all forms of murder, homosexuality, and every foul thing you can think about. It's going to be loud for people to do with no approval is what makes it so bad. You know, that's what they want to do now. That's when they fighting their very best to try to get this country wicked. They don't care nothing about no America no longer. They want wickedness on every side. They want a president that's going to let them be wicked without correcting them. They ain't going to correct nothing. They're going to let them do what they want to do.